Welcome to today's video. If you're an international medical graduate navigating the US visa landscape in 2025 or beyond, this is essential viewing. There are significant updates affecting both J1 and H1B visas that could impact your residency or work plans in the US. In this video, you'll learn a critical shift in J1 two-year residency requirements, key H1B reforms impacting application, eligibility, and employer compliance, major changes to visa interview waivers starting September 2nd, 2025, how these updates affect travel, planning, and timing for IMGs. What's changing for J1 visas? Effective December 9th, 2024, the US Department of State updated the J1 skills list. Over 30 countries, including India, China, Saudi Arabia, UAE, and more, are no longer subject to the two-year home residency requirement if the change applies retroactively. This means many J1 doctors and professionals can now stay and pursue H1B or green card options in the US without returning home, even if they had programs under the old list. Key H1B visa updates for 2025. Starting January 17th, 2025, major H1B reforms take effect. Revised Form I-129 is mandatory. Any submissions with the old edition will be rejected. A new beneficiary-centric lottery limits each person to one entry, regardless of multiple employer petitions. Enhanced cap-gap protections for F1 students transitioning to H1B. Expanded eligibility for US-based entrepreneurs to self-sponsor under H1B if employment relationship is legit. Stricter job definition, more oversight, and likely more site visits. Employers need bulletproof compliance. Interview waivers ending on September 2nd, 2025. Effective September 2nd, 2025, the US will end most visa interview waivers, Dropbox, for categories including H1B, J1, F1, L1, O1, and more. This rollback also removes age-based exemptions. Kids under 14 and seniors over 79 now must also interview. Only a very narrow set of applicants remain waiver eligible. Diplomats and officials, AG, NATO, TECRO, etc. B1, B2 visa renewals under strict conditions. Even then, interview discretion remains in the hands of the consular officer. Expect longer wait times, appointment delays, and potential disruptions to travel and program start dates. Update category key change for IMGs J1 residency countries removed from skills list exempt from two-year rule. H1B, new lottery model, improved student transition, entrepreneur pathways, stricter compliance. Interview waivers. Waivers end for most in-person interviews required for H1B, J1, etc. Why this matters to you? If you're on or seeking a J1 visa from an affected country, planning for H1B or green card may now be smoother, with no two-year return required. If aiming for H1B, understand this is your last cycle with newly fair lottery rules. Ensure form accuracy, job justification, and documentation are ironclad. Any international travel or visa scheduling, you now must plan for in-person interviews post-September 2025. Bookmark that, IMGs. These visa updates bring new opportunities, but also new complexities. Be proactive. Stay updated on country-specific J1 status. Work with employers or legal advisors to meet the new H1B compliance and process standards. Plan your travel and visa renewals before September 2nd to avoid delays. Want help breaking these down by case or country? Drop your questions below. I'm here to help. Found this helpful? Hit that like button. Share it with your IMG friends and colleagues. Subscribe for live updates on residency, visas, and USMLE prep. Have questions? Comment. I'll get back personally. Thanks for watching. See you in the next update video.